Okay, right. So let's, before we have discussed about the question number 15 and 16. So let me remind them and then move to the question number 17, right? That is our last day. So here it's about the spreadsheets, Excel, basically spreadsheets. And so the spreadsheet application that we have learned is Excel. And in OpenOffice, we just learn about the Calc. OpenOffice Calc is one application, and the other application is Excel, or if you are using online, you can use Google Sheets. So all are facilitating the spreadsheet applications. Let's open Excel and see it soon. So the first thing is A32. It's telling A32. Right. If you are selecting as a cell range is given from A3 to C4. A3 to C4. Then actually what we are doing, A3 in the C4 when A3 is this one, A3 is this one. This is A3. A from the columns, column letters, 3 from the row numbers. Then C4. C4. So what are the cells covered? C4 means C from the column letters, 4 from the row numbers. That covers A3, B3, C3, A4, B4, C4, and answer is number 4. This is how we discovered the answer. Okay. The next one is, what would be displayed in the C3 if formula in C2 was copied to C3? Right, formula in C2. What is the formula in C2? C2 formula is this. B2, $5. B2 into $5. What is B2? B2 is this. What is $5? So let's color in a different color to identify this. This is B2. What is $5? This is $5. $5 means it's also B5. Only thing is when you put $sign in front of a number එකක් ඉස්සරහින් $sign එක දැම්මම මොකද වෙන්නේ? When you put $sign in front of a number, what will happen? That number is not going to change. It's going to be fixed. එතකොට අපි මේක automatically මෙයා වෙනස් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. It will be fixed, B5. Wherever it you copy, the formula is this. So let me show the difference and of with dollar and without dollar, because this is really needed for your examination. Dollar එක නැතුවත් ඇතුවත් දෙකෙන්ම බලමු අපි. Okay. So let me fill some values. I'm putting 5, 4, 5, 3, 6, 9. Let's put some unique values there. And in C also, I'm going to put 0, 2, 1. Okay. Then let's use this without the $sign. $sign එක නැතුව අපි පාවිච්චි කරලා බලමු. So I'm going to multiply B2 from C2. B2 into C2. Or let me multiply B1 by C1. You can see the answer is 0 because B1 is 3, C1 is 0, B1 by C1, B1 C1 වලින් වැඩ කරාම 3 වරක් බිඳුව 0. That is the answer that you are going to get. If you copy this, Control C to copy or right click copy, Control V to paste or right click paste, you can see it will become 12. How it is 12? Because 0 is not going to be copied. When a function or formula එකක් copy කරද්දී තියෙන එකක් මෙතන ඔයාලට පේන function or formula is there in the function formula bar. You can see the function there. Actually in the cell you cannot see. When you click on the cell you can only see the value. If you double click on the cell you can see the function. Single click, value only. Double click, then the function is visible. Okay, let's single click කරාමත් මෙතන පෙන්නනවා. In the formula bar you can see this is B1 C1. Right? When you copy and paste, it's not copying the 0. Instead of that, it is copying the function. And also, function reference will be relatively changed. Function එක copy වෙනවා විතරක් නෙවෙයි. ඒකේ reference එක relatively වෙනස් වෙනවා. Function reference is relatively changing. That is what we call relative referencing. Function reference is relatively changing. That is what you call relative referencing. Right? This is B2. Earlier it is B1, C1. එතකොට B1, C1 හැදුනේ මේ දෙන්නගේ. මෙතනින් B1 ආවා. මෙතනින් C1 ආවා. B1, C1. When you copy down, එතකොට මෙයා පල්ලහැට copy කරාම මේ දෙන්නත් automatically පල්ලහැට copy වෙනවා. එතකොට මෙයා වෙන්නේ B2, C2. මේ දෙන්න copy වෙද්දී relatively the function references will also be copied. So as a result, here B1, C1 will become B2, C2 in this one. If you copy further, what will happen? It will be තව එකක් copy කරොත් මොකද්ද මෙතන එන්නේ? මෙතන B1, C1 ඊළඟ එකේ B2, C2. The next one will be yes. ඊළඟ එක මොකද්ද පුතේ?
B3 and C3.
B3 and C3. B1, C1, B2, C2, B3, C3. Okay. What happens if I copy this and paste this other side? මෙතන මම paste කරනවා. Now what is the value? Copy from this, paste on here. Now what will happen? Yes. Now tell me the value. මෙතනින් copy කරලා මේ පැත්තට දැම්මොත්. Right side. Then reference කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ? B1, C1. එතකොට මම මෙයාව copy කරලා දාන්නේ යාගේ දකුණු අත පැත්තට. What will happen to the references? Yes? What will happen to the references?
So does it become C1 and D1?
Yes. එතකොට references මොකද වෙන්නේ? දැන් මම මෙයා copy කරන්නේ දකුණු අත පැත්තටනේ. මෙයා දකුණු අත පැත්තට copy කරද්දි මෙයාලා මොකද වෙන්නේ? B1 තිබ්බ එක්කෙනා දකුණු අත පැත්තට යනවා. C1 වෙනවා. C1 හිටපු එක්කෙනා D1 වෙනවා. B1 will become C1, C1 will become D1. Now this is C1, D1. If I further copy that, that will be yes D1, E1. තව copy කරොත් E1, F1. So similar here. If I copy this side, same thing. Here you can see C2, D2. Then D2, actually number is not going to change, but the letter is going to change. D2, E2. මෙතනත් එහෙමයි. මෙතන තියෙන්නේ B3, C3 නම්, if it is B3, C3, next time it will be C3, D3. And next time D3, E3. Number is not going to change, but letter is going to change. Horizontally, horizontally letter is going to change. Vertically, number is going to change. Here it is B1, C1. Understand this carefully. Next one, B2, C2. Next one, B3, C3. Okay, downwards. Then in absolute referencing, what will happen? Relative reference is relatively changing. But in absolute referencing, what will happen? In absolute referencing, if you put dollar in front of something, okay, let's put dollar in front of B1, and you're copying down. Then you can see B1. 1 will not change. B1. Here, B1. 1 is not going to change because it's fixed. Dollar amount fixed. 1 is not going to change. And if you copy the other side, C1, D1. මේ පැත්තට කොහොමද number එක වෙනස් වෙන්නේ? D1, E1. Horizontally no change because anyway So number is not going to change. So C1, D1. The next one is D1, E1. Because letter will change, but number will not change. Number will anyway not change. Because here number is changing downwards, no. Numbers are changing this side, no. So it's affecting the like here this side. So it can make this number constant. You can see always it is referring to B1. If you put dollar inside this, then both are not changing. All will become 0 because so always B1 0 always is not changing. And if you drag this side also, same result because they always calculate C1, D1 and letter will change. But if you want to fix the letter, you have to put dollar inside the letter also. Then letter is also not going to change. Number is also not going to change. So it's fixed. Wherever you copy, everything is fixed. Chart hadaddi samanyen api number එක letter එක දෙකම ඉස්සරහින් දානවා dollar. When you are creating charts. Why? Because when you move the chart from one location to another location, right? When you move the chart from one location to another location, nothing should change. Chart එක එක තැනකට තව තැනකට යනකොට එක එක වෙනස් වෙන්න බෑ. Therefore, we put dollar in front of both. Okay, that is the idea of this. Now, question number, I think now we can understand because this dollar sign is there at $5. It's not going to change downwards. Next time when you copy this, B2 will become B3, but $5 is $5. B3 is 60,000, $5 is 0.1. So the answer is 6,000. 60,000 into 1 is 6,000. It's here. Okay, question number 17, 18, 19, and 20. Quickly send your answers. 17, 18, 19, 20. Quickly send your answers to the chat. Okay. Question number 17. Question number 17 is telling you want to add blank slide to an electronic presentation that you are editing. Which of the following key combinations can be used for this purpose? Right? You want to add blank slide to an electronic presentation that you are editing. Which of the following key combination can be used for this purpose? Blank slide can be added with Control, yes, M key, correct. Both are correct. Then right? Both are correct. That is Control and M key. Rukshan, can you hear me? Yes. Okay. So I saw that you are disconnected. So is there a signal issue or something? Yes? Signal issue? Is it? Okay. So you can hear me now, right? Okay. Then which of the following features of electronic presentation software can be used to change the content arrangement from slide 1 to arrangement 2? Slide deck, let's say a presentation like this. And let's take a new presentation, right? Okay, content arrangement, then change arrangement 1 to arrangement 2. They are going to change from arrangement 1 to arrangement 2. The arrangement 1 in the arrangement 2 ekata change karanne kohomada? So you have to change from arrangement 1 to arrangement 2. What you need to do is here you have to go to the design and then change the slide layout, or you can go to just go to this and right click, and here in the home tab also the layout is there. From that you can select what is the layout. I think it is this layout, right? Yes. So that is basically, so they are not asking how to go one by one, just asking what is the thing. Slide layout here in the home you can see layout. That is slide layout. Layout is the arrangement. That is number 1 again. 18 වලටත් එතකොට number 1. 18 2 එව්වේ පුතේ. Slide show. Slide show කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? Slide show means you are just showing the slide here. This is slideshow, right? Slideshow කියන slide එක පෙන්නන එක. That is slideshow. Slide layout තමයි change කරන්නේ. මතක වෙලා. Slide sorter කියලා තියෙනවා. Slide sorter කියන්නේ. Slide sorter is this view පුතේ. In slide sorter, you can change the if there are multiple slides, you can change the order. The slides ගොඩාක් තියෙනවා නම් මේ slide එක වල order එක මම presentation එකක් අරගෙනම පෙන්නන්නම්. Let me remove this presentation and take a new one. So when you go to the slide sorter view, you can see all the slides in small thumbnails. මේ පෙන්නන්නේ. එතකොට ඔයාලට පුළුවන් ඕන slide hide කරන්න. You can hide the slide, insert the slide, delete the slide, and rearrange the slides. Order came, you can change the arrangement and hide the slide, open the delete the slide, add a new slide. That is slide sort. Slide show again, killing slide pen. And if you go to normal view, slide layout again, arrangement. Okay, remember that. Okay, that I think you forgot. Okay, question number 19. 19. Question number 19. Okay, in the question number 19 today, which of the following is suitable in order to improve the quality of an electronic presentation? Oh, no, sorry, this one. Which of the following is not a common feature of both word processing and electronic presentation? Word processing කියලා මෙතනින් අදහස් කරන්නේ word. Word වලයි PowerPoint වලයි දෙකේම මොකද දහන්නේ not a common feature. දෙකේම නැත්තේ මොනවද කියලා. Not a common feature. Change in line space. ඒක දෙකේම තියෙනවානේ. Line space can be changed. Then find and replace. That is also possible. Find and replace. ඕනම එකක දෙකේම පුළුවන් හොයලා අලුත් එකක් replace කරගන්න. Text නේ. Change in line space කියන්නේ text editing. Find and replace also text editing. Mail merge. Can you remember the mail merge? මොකක්ද mail merge? අදෝන මම මතක් කරන්න. If you cannot remember, I will show you. The mail merge is basically used to send multiple mails to many parties. ගොඩක් අයට එක සැරේ mails යවන්න mail merge යොදා ගන්න. Right? එකක් type කරලා you have to type one mail and send it to multiple parties. So mail merge is used to that. That is only available in Word. Then spell checker both. දෙකේම spell checker තියෙනවා. Mail merge තමයි දෙකේම නැත්තේ. Which is not a common feature, that is mail merge. Let me show mail merge in quickly. Mail merge බලමු කරන විදිය. Those who cannot remember mail merge. Okay, let's think you have this letter. විතර මේක letter එකක් කියලා හිතන්න. letter එකක් නන් නෙවෙයි. හැබැයි letter එකක් කියලා හිතන්න. දැන් මේක සාමාන්‍ය letter එකක් නම් තව තියෙන features ටිකක් තියෙනවා. You can see the sender's address, receiver's address, title, salutation. So some features are there. Okay, let's type that here. I'm typing my name, Dasun. Then maybe the receiver's address. Okay. Principal. Mm. Okay, this is my mail and I'm addressing dear sir, maybe invitation for robotics competition at Stack. Okay, this is my invitation. I'm just making center line. And okay, this part we can include later after the title. Okay, just think this is the letter, and then quickly creating. Actually, the sign is needed here. Let's see. Okay, so I have quickly drafted a sample letter, but this is not a true letter, but this is just a sample, right? It's only a sample. The sample letter එකක් විතරයි තියෙන්නේ. තිමාෂා ගවේෂ තිමාෂා join වෙලා හිටියා ආයේ නෑ දැන් පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න යා පහුවෙලා join වෙලා තිබ්බෙත් again she's missing some reason. Okay. Okay, let's generate the mail now. Mail merge karana. You want to mean when mail merging. So what we are going to do? First of all, actually in mail merging, our aim is to send this to multiple parties. ගොඩාක් අයට එකම letter එක යවන එක තමයි හදන්නේ වෙනස් කර කර යවන්නයි අපි හදන්නේ. Therefore, we have to go to the mail-ins. Then, actually, we need to select the recipients first. If you already have a recipient list, a database, we can select from here. Use existing list. If you don't have a recipient list, what you need to do? You need to create one. I don't have for the moment, therefore I'm creating. But if you have already, you can use that. So basically, you are having it. Samanyan what make a theorem. Basically, you are having this and you are using that. But here, I think that I am telling that I'm not having the recipient list. Therefore, I'm creating a new list. Okay, after creating that, I'll be adding, okay, what are the fields? I can tell, okay, so I'm going to send this to multiple schools. Therefore, I will type, okay, first name. I will type the first name. Maybe company. Okay, let's add the company. Company and new field name. Field names are existing. Field names are there. I can add a company list. Oh, before that I need to save this. Actually, I'm going to add a new field now. New list now. Therefore, I have to save this. This is companion. I'm going to save this in my downloads. Let's say some name. Just saving it. And it's asking the details, and I'm filling that. Let's fill that. Title, I'll skip that. I don't need that. Let's skip the field name. Actually, I have added all the field names. That's the thing. So let's cancel it. Let's make it. Just create a new list. Again, let me start from the beginning. Select recipients, a new list, and let's save. And I'm going to remove these fields, right? These fields I'm going to remove. I don't need the title for this one. Therefore, I'm removing. First name also not needed, surname not needed, company needed, address 1, address 2, city is needed. Country, region, let's keep it. Postcode, let's remove it, remove the home phone. Work phone, let's keep it. Okay, this is mine. And I don't need any new field, just create it. And let's save under some name. And just that's it. And okay. right? Then the company. Let's say Sumedha College. I'm putting the company name, the school name. Sumedha College. Let's say Main Road. Okay, this is one. I'm going to add one more. Okay, plus this time, let's say I'm adding fake details, right? These are correct details. It's fake details. Another one, adding another field. Let's use okay, let's add you can add multiple, any number of fields. So anyway, so what I have done, I went to select recipients, create a new list. Create a new list ගිහිලා මෙතන මට ඕන ටික තියාගත්ත field names ටික ඕන ටික ඕන නම් අලුත් ඒවා දාන්නත් පුළුවන්. ඒකට create කරා ඒකලා save කරන්න ඇව්වා. මම save කළා field names ටිකට details enter කරගෙන ගියා. Okay, after doing that you have to remove these things because these are dynamic. Principal කියන එක තියෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ school එක. You can add that. What is the school? Actually, that is the company name. එතකොට මෙතනින් add කරන්න ඕන insert merge field company. Company එකට පස්සේ කමාවක් දාලා ඊළඟ line එකේ මොකක්ද දෙන්නේ? යාළගේ address එක. Insert merge field address number 1, comma ඊට පස්සේ insert merge field address number 2, comma ඊට පස්සේ city එක. ඕන නම් අපිට දාන්න පුළුවන් country එකත්. Country. Okay, ඒ ඇති නේද? ඕන නම් work phone නම් මෙතනට අවශ්‍ය නැහැනේ. One more thing, මෙතනට මට දාන්න පුළුවන් අර මේ අපේ මේ province එක WP ද CP ද, that is country region. Country region Al-Iraq company. Country region Gavesha, yes, this is a paper class, true. Dimat, Dimat was not talking to me. You have to talk to Dimat. So basically, grade 10 class is others. Please don't worry. I'm just explaining what has happened to that boy, so you can just tell him. Right. Normally, grade 10 paper class is over. Right, because we have done that and just discussed the paper, and therefore the class is over now. Right. So if any student wish to join theory class, they can still come to the theory class which is going on Tuesday. Right, if they think they have missed grade 10, you also can come to the grade 10 miss වෙලා තියෙනවා නම් අමතක වෙලා නම් there is a grade 10 class going on Tuesday evening. You can participate to that if you think that you have forgotten the theories, and that is available to Dimat also. And after that, in January or February, we will be starting the grade, actually O-level ICT class. It's earlier days, we did grade 10 class separately, grade 11 class separately. Now, for O-level ICT, we are doing a single batch. So while doing the grade 10 class, we will be extending that to the grade 11, extending and doing grade 11 content in parallel with that. The reason is most of the grade 11 students cannot remember their grade 10 stuff that I experience. Therefore, when they come, they have to come to both classes, 10, 11. 10, 11 will be there in Tuesday. Right? එතකොට theory එකට එනවා නම් 10, 11 එන්න ඕනේ. ඊට අමතරව in addition to that, they have to come to the paper class. Why? That is how they are going to practice the paper. That is why I asked Dima to join this. The මේවා grade 10 වලට අදාළ papers මේ යන්නේ. grade 10 වල content. So if he's going to miss this, then how can he catch? I don't know. Therefore, he must join both classes, Tuesday one and this one. Okay. Right. Okay, so let's do that quickly. Friday 5:30 class එකක් යන්නේ නැහැ. Friday 5:30 ගියෙත් නැහැ.
අපි ගිය සතියේ link එක දැම්මා නේද? group එකට.
නෑ ඒක මොකක් කර වැරදීමකින් වෙන්නද ඔයා හිතන්නේ Friday 5:30 එකක් යන්න විදියක් නේ.
Okay sir.
Okay, then right. Anyway, so let me go to this now. We have not added the number anywhere, but any place you can add this again, right? Oh dear sir, this and let's say we would like to invite some point. Okay, so let's rewrite the letter a little. We would like to invite. So let's say you want to put this company again, company with school, to participate our event. Okay. Okay, finally I'm giving you a reference is, so I'm just giving a reference again. Your reference is, I'm just putting this country region, WP or something dash. Then I'm going to put the school name. Okay, something like this. You can repeatedly add these fields. Okay, now let's see what is the result. Repeatedly you can add. Now let's see what is the result. And after finalizing, after putting all the variables are these changing values where we printed. After putting all these things, what you can do is start mail merge and okay, letters. That's okay. And okay, everything is done. You have something finish merge and edit individual documents. That's it. Finish merge and edit individual documents. When you click that point, you can see a principal WP Sumedha College, one letter, and another one principal WP Ratnavali Balika Vidyalaya, this one. And the reference is also given. So we would like in one Ratnavali Balika Vidyalaya. You can see dynamically the letter is adjusting. This one is principal Dharmaraj College. Okay, Candy. We would like to invite Dharmaraj College to participate in the event, and your reference is this one. So can you see? All the letters are now dynamically edited. That is what the mail merge is. If there are any doubts, you can ask. Any doubts? කොහේ හරි ඔයාලට අවුල් තියෙන තැනක් තියෙනවද? තේරුම් නැති තැන.
So,
Mail merge is basically yes පුතේ නොනික්ප.
so is there a limit of recipients we can add?
මොකද්ද?
Is there a limit for
No.
recipients?
So you can just try add any number of if your memory is supporting and if your document type is supporting. Basically, if you add like 2,000, 3,000 recipients, sometimes the document this will struck. ඒක හිර වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ ඇරෙන්න. Other than that, if your memory is there and if your computer is supporting, you can add that. So there is no. But you have to think about the upper margin. Don't add for 5,000, 6,000 members. So normally we are doing this for 100, 200 because we can regenerate for the next 100 and next 200. Okay. Then I think it's clear to you. Let's move to the next part. And what is not done is mail merge. Mail merge is not common, it's only in the Word. Which of the following suitable in order to improve the quality of electronic presentation? Limiting the number of text lines slide between 6 to 9. Yes, that is very good practice. Why? If we put too much of text, so if you put too much of text into one page, typically for those who are looking at this, so they don't like to read. And it is basically, it will become boring. More than, so here actually I have not used that. So this is just, it's not 9 lines. So 6 to 9 line is the best. That is true. Not having large number of pictures and graphs on a single slide. Your single slide, you can include images, but not very large number. A few, 1, 2, 3 here, 3 here, not a very large number. Here you can see this is only a single picture actually. Here 2 pictures, 3 pictures, but here a very large number of pictures. Again, it is also confusing, right? It's not really good. Because when you see that, it's a bit difficult to focus. That is also not a very good practice. The next, not having large number of pictures. Yes, true. Using a lot of red color in every slide. Oh, red is basically a color which emphasize. Especially when you're showing errors, you're using red color. But using red color all over the slides everywhere, it's not really good. Okay. Limiting number of lines, yes, very good. That is true. Not having large number of pictures, it's also true. Using a lot of red color, no. A and B are true. So you can select answer for 20 as well. Yes, correct. Your answers are correct. Okay, good. So let's move to the next set of questions. It's coming from the database. Very good. So very essential part. Let me increase the size a little. Question number 21 to 24. So can you try to answer these questions quickly? Question number 21 to 24 based on the following partly known database tables that are used to store the data about book students and books researched by the students in school library. Hari. තියෙන table ටික database එක දිහා බලන්න. You have to look at the database. Actually, this is a partly shown database, right? Database එක part එකක් විතරයි මේ පෙන්නලා තියෙන්නේ. Database එකක් හැදිලා තියෙන්නේ. Database is basically a relational database is a set of relations. Relations means tables. The set of tables create the database. So here you can see some tables. එතකොට මේ relational database එක දත්ත සමුදාය මේක හැදිලා තියෙන්නේ relations වලින්. එහෙම නැත්නම් වගු වලින්. හරි. එතකොට මේ වගු වල තියෙන විශේෂත්වය මේ වගු එකිනෙකට සම්බන්ධයි. relate වෙලා තියෙනවා. To relate that, we are using primary key and the foreign key. Primary key is a unique identifier. Primary key කියලා කියන්නේ unique identifier. ඒ කියන්නේ එයා key එකවත් repeat වෙන්න බෑ, no duplicates and cannot be null also. Empty වෙන්නත් බෑ, hiss වෙන්නත්, empty වෙන්නත් බෑ, duplicate වෙන්නත් බෑ. 1, 2, 3, 4 unique නේද? Therefore you can take this as a primary key. Okay, the next one is student table. Student table එකේ බලන්න. Student table එකේ student 1 2 3 4 5 unique. You can take student ID as the සාමාන්‍ය number එකක් තමයි අපි ගන්න බලන්නේ. නැත්තම් තමයි නමක් ගන්න. හරි. We are normally taking, okay, you can see this is unique. So student ID is the primary key. හරි. ඒකේ එක ගන්න පුළුවන්. Then so reservation table බලන්න. 3 2 5 කියන්නේ unique තමයි. But normally one student can reserve many books, right? Normally make it data nahe. Data tibbanang, so like it can be like student number 1003 can take another book, right? No restriction. Student number 3 can take another book. Therefore here we have to take student number 1003 is taking, let's say book 3 එකක් ගන්නවා කියලා B 0003. This is a valid data in this. Therefore here the student number can be duplicated, so it's not a primary key. The book can be duplicated. Same book can be obtained by another person after some more time, not the same time. එකම වෙලාවෙ නෙවෙයි. එකම පොත පස්සේ වෙලාවක වෙන එක්කෙනෙක්ට ගන්න. Therefore the book can also be repeated. Student ID can also be repeated, but normally if you take these two together, student ID, book ID දෙකම එකට ගත්තොත් we call that is a composite primary key. ඒතකොට සාමාන්‍ය එකම student එකම පොත ගන්නේ එක දවසක එක පාරයිනේ. So normally there is one student can take that book that time, one time normally. So thinking that we can make a composite primary key, right? Okay, මේ දෙක එකතු කරලා primary එකක් දාන එක තමයි මෙතන කරන්නේ. එහෙම නැත්නම් actually speaking what will happen here, so this student ID is a primary key නේ. එතකොට ඒ key එක වෙන කොහෙට හරි ගියාම අපි කියන foreign key කියලා. Here this one is a foreign key. So let me highlight. This one is a foreign key because it came from another table. And this one is also a foreign key. It came from another table. What is the table? This table. So these two are foreign keys. Together these foreign keys are creating a primary key. That is called composite, actually compound primary key. Compound, why compound? Because it is coming from other two tables as primary keys. Okay, now let's see. Let's try to answer the questions. Now we just understood the concepts. Actually, if you need to know about all the concepts, I invite you to come to the theory class where we discuss everything. How many fields are in the student table? We have the student table. Student table is this. It's a very easy question. How many fields? Fields are this side, right? Columns. 1, 2, 3, 4 columns are there. So the answer is number 3. So what's your answer? Rashini, correct. Rukshan, correct. Timasha, correct. Monikma, have you seen your answers? Yeah, correct. Okay. Hari, Hamama Hari, very good. So normally I'm not telling this in the classes, right? Mama samane kalin kiyan naya panti wala. But for some reason I thought I should share this. Mage O-level ICT classes මම පටන් ගන්නේ 2007. හරිද? හැබැයි මට සෑහෙන කාලයක් ඊට පස්සේ කරන්න බැරි වෙනවා. Reason was I was working as a manager and lecturer, and there I didn't have permission to do private classes. එහෙනම් මම කරේ නැහැ. මම ගොඩාක් කලින් පටන් ගන්නවා. හරිද? ඒ කාලේ මම physical කරේ, physical candy කරේ. So I had a good name there, but after, like, because I was not doing that for a long time, no one knows me. හරිද? ඒ දවස්වල කරා නම් දැන් මේ වෙද්දි, so I know one of the best classes would be this. But in this history පොතේ, so I have a remarkable achievement, that is basically I got, actually not I, so I trained students to get good passes. That is not just my effort, their effort also. Therefore I don't want to highlight that much, but luckily or unluckily, in that history, in that 10 plus years history, I saw only one B pass. Only one student got B pass. එක ස්ටුඩන්ට් කෙනෙකුට B pass එකක් තිබිලා දෙනවා. ඔය අවුරුදු 10ේම history එකේ එකම එක ස්ටුඩන්ට් කෙනෙක්. All others got A passes. So recently also, so because I was doing online classes after a very long time, I started doing classes, and there is now online classes, and all the students call and all of them got A. Right? In one online class, actually, the first time when I was starting, when I started online class, that online class, only one girl there was. That is the incident. That is only B that I had in my history. Right? So I expect you to get the same colorful results. You can do this. Don't worry. Can do this. Right? Your achievements. I'm not going to emphasize on that, and I'm not marketing that normally. I'm not putting into handles. I'm not putting every here and there. I'm not promoting Facebook. Nowhere. So don't worry. It's your results. I don't want to promote. I'm just telling because I need you to have confidence in facing the examination. එහෙනම් ඒ result එක එහෙමම තියන්නේ. මේක මේවා කරන්නේ නැතුව. B ආයේ එපා B දැන් ඇති එකක් තියෙනවා. එහෙම කියලා 100ක් කුයි case එකක් විතරන කියලා. එහෙම හිතන්නත් එපා. So A's are good. Get this is. So what would be the example of a foreign key in a database? Foreign key. Foreign key කියන්නේ primary key එකක් කොහේ හරි ගිහිල්ලා නම්. මෙයා primary key යා මෙහෙට යනවා. මෙයාත් primary key යා මෙතනට යනවා. මෙතනට ගියාට පස්සේ තමයි foreign key එක වෙන්නේ, right? When it moves only it becomes foreign key. So book ID or student ID in reservation table is a primary key. Book ID in a reservation table is a foreign key, correct? And student ID in the reservation table is also a foreign key, but it's not mentioned there. So you can take one as the answer. 22 1. 22 1, correct. 1. මොකද ඒක විතරයි තියෙන්නේ. තව ගන්න පුළුවන් අරක student ID in the reservation table, but there is not mentioned. So let's go to question number 23. What is the title of the book reserved by Kumar? Kumar Sangakkar. Who's Kumar? Which Kumar? Here's the Kumar. Kumar gatta puthe title එක. What is the book taken by the Kumar? Kumar's registration student ID is 1002. Let's go and browse 1002 in the reservation table. Okay, found. 1002 has reserved book number 1. 1002 has reserved book number 1. What is book number 1? Let's find. The book number 1 is effective writing. So the answer is number 2, effective writing. This is how you find. Go start from Kumar, Kumar's student ID, go to the student ID in the reservation table, find the book ID, go to the book ID in the book table, find the title, that is effective writing. Okay, the answer for 23 is 2, effective writing. Correct, everyone. Okay, good. Let's try to answer the question number 24 to 27, right? 28 in the company, 24 to 28. A student gets the library membership and reserves a book. What tables need to be updated for this purpose? Student gets a library book. Student gets a library membership and reserves a book. What tables need to be updated? Student gets the library membership. Student get the membership means here you have to update the student table because he's getting the membership. Therefore, you need to update the student table for sure. Student getting the membership. And he's reserving a book. He's reserving a book means you have to put a reservation. You have to update the reservation table as he's reserving a book. It's a reservation. You need to put that into here also. He's reserving a book. Then what? Then, and reserving a book means the book table also need to be updated into the reserve status. So all three tables need to be updated. Book, reservation, student. 24. Answer is 4. All tables need to be updated. Which of the following shows the correct order of testing a software system? Correct order. You have to start with the units, individual units, the small units. Then you have to integrate them. Integrate means combine the units. Think about how we are building a house. Maybe you have to first test the concrete slab. Maybe there are, like, if you are setting the roof, you have to test that, and ground preparation, you have to test that likewise. So you have to test individual units first. Then after that, you have to integrate one by one. Foundation, so then the concrete foundation, then the cement mix, all these things are combined, and then you are building the walls. And after that, you are fixing windows, doors. So integrate. Then finally, entire house, after the building, you have to test the entire house, whether is there any issues. Are there any issues? You have to test that. And finally, you have to give that to the users, the real people who are using that, and ask them to accept. That is the acceptance. Unit, integration, system, and acceptance. So it is 4. It is again 4, 24, 25, 4. Correct. Every web page on the World Wide Web has a unique identifier that is called URL. Uniform resource location, or uniform resource locator. That is the unique identifier, which you can see in this address bar. It is unique. It is unique. It is in the address bar. URL. Every website got it. And that's unique identifier. That is URL. So this is the simplest URL, domain only. But when you go to the complex, so it updates. When you go to the links, it updates. So simplest to the, you can see, when you find, it's updating. This is also a URL. This URL is pointing to a file. It's a PDF. It's pointing to a file. This URL is pointing to a folder. Right? This is pointing to a folder. And this URL is also to a folder. And this URL is pointing to only to the domain name. So URL can be pointed to the domain name, to a folder, to a file, right? So those are the features of URLs. Anyway, the answer here is URL. Which of the following combinations URL? So it's also 4, ne? 26 also 4. Right, then 27. Which of the following combinations contain only internet-related protocols? Protocols the set of rules. Protocols are set of rules. Make a single URL in single we are calling ekakara sampath nischaya kiya. It is lazy URL කියන එක. හරි. විශ්ව විසිරිවීමන හිතියන අනන්‍ය වූ ඒකකාර අනන්‍ය වූ එක මොකක්ද කියලා අහුවම URL. ඒකකාර සම්පත් නිශ්චයය. හරි. මෙතනදී මොකද මේක කියන්න ඕන. Unit testing අපි කියනවා මේ මොනවාද units නැත්නම් ඒකක පරීක්ෂාව. ඊළඟට integration. ඊළඟට සමස්ත පරීක්ෂාව, පද්ධති පරීක්ෂාව සහ අවසානයේදී user ගේ acceptance නැත්නම් යා user මේ අවසානයේදී පරිශීලකයා මේක පිළිගන්නවද කියන පරීක්ෂාව තමයි අවසානයේ. හරි. ඊළඟට මේක මෙතන ගන්න බැලුවා. Which of the following combinations contain on internet related protocols? Protocol means set of rules. Protocol එකක් නැත්නම් අපි කියනවා මේකට මේ මොනවාද නියමාවලියක් නැත්නම් protocol එකක්. So protocol එකක් කියන්නේ නීතිමාලාව. rule set එකක්. තමයි නියමාවලියක් කියලා කියන්නේ. දරේ නීති එකතු වෙලා තමයි අපේ කොහොමද communication sannivedanaya කරන්න කියන එකට හැදෙන්නේ. FTP file transfer protocol. HTML කියන්නේ markup language පුතේ. It's not a protocol. Hypertext markup language. එතන HTML තියෙන උත්තර ඔක්කොම වැරදි. It's not a protocol න. HTML මේක වැරදි. මේකෙත් HTML තියෙනවා. ඒකත් වැරදි. මේකෙත් HTML තියෙනවා. ඒකත් කරන්න. එතකොට ඉතින් එකයි ඉතුරු වෙන්නේ නේද? FTP file transfer protocol, HTTP hypertext transfer protocol, SMTP simple mail transfer protocol, TCP IP ඉතින් protocol දෙකක් තියෙනවා. That is transmission control protocol and internet protocol. FTP file transfer protocol, HTTP hypertext transfer protocol, SMTP simple mail transfer protocol, email transferring, TCP transmission control protocol, that is what sending the packets in a reliable way. විශ්වාසනීය විදියට data packet අරන් යන්නේ. Sending the packets in a reliable way. මොනවාද මේ packets? What are these packets? So we cannot send large messages. Can you sell entire bread at once? If you buy a bread, can you sell at once? No, it's not possible. එකපාර පාන් ගෙඩියක් අරගෙන ගෙඩියම ගිලින්න බෑ. හිර වෙනවා. ඒ හින්දා මොකද කරන්නේ? උගුරෙන් යනකොට අපි කෑල්ල කෑල්ල කඩලා තමයි ගිලින්නේ. Normally we divide this into small pieces and then silo. Similar to that, we cannot send data as a whole, data as a bulk in a network. Network එකත් තොම data ගෙඩිය පිටින් යවන්න බෑ. We have to divide it into small chunks called packets. Packets වලට බෙදන්න ඕනේ. Small chunks called packets. Then only we can send. Actually, TCP is sending these packets in careful manner. Packets are packaged, addressed, and sending in a route. හරියට බස් රූට් එකක් වගේ. බස් රූට් එකක් ගත්තොත් ඒ බස් රූට් එකේ බස් යන්නේ අනිවාර්යෙන් ඒ හෝල්ට් වලින්, ඒ ජන්ක්ෂන්ස් වලින් යනවා අනිවාර්යෙන්ම යනවා. That is compulsory. Bus route will follow the bus route. But tree will not follow a route. Tree will go here and there. It will finally go to the destination, but normally going here and there. That is unreliable. But TCP is a reliable one. But slow, because it has a route. There's an alternative that is called UDP, User Data Driven Protocol. Transmission Control Protocol කියන්න පුතේ පාර හදලා. It will create the road and go. So පාර හදලා කියන්නේ, so like internet is kind of a complex network, right? Internet කියන්නේ මේ වගේ it's a kind of a complex network. Lot of links are there. So we are not following the like we cannot find the path. It's a very complex one. Therefore, when TCP is there, what TCP does? TCP initially, when you want to send data from here to another location, what TCP does? TCP will create the path first. I'll send this path. I'll send data in this path. It will decide and first create the path. That will happen. And after that only the data is sent. So TCP is sending all the packets in this path. ඒ TCP වල හැටි හරියට බස් රූට් එක වගේ තමයි. කියන පාරේ ඔක්කොම යනවා පැකට් එක. ගියේ නැත්තම් දැනුණුත් දෙනවා. If packets not received, then it will acknowledge. That much of reliable delivery is TCP hash. IP තමයි මේ යන්න ඕන destination එක දෙන්නේ. It's IP address. Sender's address, receiver's address is decided by internet protocol. It's given by the internet protocol. That is the addressing protocol. TCP is reliable delivery protocol. Address ගහන්නේ IP, ගෙනියන්නේ TCP. මෙයා මුද්දර ගහනවා, මෙයා ගෙනියනවා. So addressing and then sending. මුද්දර ගහලා address ලියනවා, එයා ගෙනියනවා. So that is how the internet traffic send. But there is unreliable one like UDP, tree will like thing. It is not really going on the path. Video streaming වගේ වෙන්නේ. When video streaming like things, that is basically done using UDP. Packet මෙහෙනොත් වෙනවා, අරහෙනොත් වෙනවා, මේ පැත්තෙනොත් වෙනවා, මෙහෙනොත් වෙනවා, ඉස්සරහින් වෙනවා. Tree will දැකලා තියෙනව නේද? one way වලත් වෙනවා, ආයේ අනිත් පැත්තටත් වෙනවා, හැරිලත් වෙනවා. ඔය හැම තැනින්ම ගිහිල්ලා අන්තිමට destination එකට එනවා. That is UDP. That is video streaming like thing. It's no need to be reliable. But TCP, email වගේ යවනකොට ආයේ කැලි නැති වෙන්න බෑ. ඔක්කොම ටික යන්න බෑ. හැබැයි video streaming එකේ පොඩි කැලලක් අයින් වුණාට අවුලක් නැහැ. ඒතුරු කැලේ අපිට video එක තේරුම් ගන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, that is about the protocols here. Number 3 is the correct answer for this one. File transfer protocol sending files, HTTP sending websites, SMTP simple mail transfers, email transfer protocol, simple mail transfer protocol, emails, TCP IP, that is packet switching, internet protocol suite for the packet switching. Packets are the Okay, which of the following combinations represent only services of the internet? Email is a service, file sharing is a service, remote access is a service, streaming of media is a service. Web browser is a software. It's not a service. But these are correct. You can say email is a service, file sharing is a service, remote access, streaming media, these are services. File sharing service, remote access is a service, remote access is a service, streaming of the media is a service. So all four are correct in the first one. So 28, the first one is the answer. 28, first one, yes, correct. Okay, very good. All of you have answered correctly. 29 also you have answered. In the 29 let's discuss 29. Consider the following list rendered by the web browser. What is this? This is unordered list, UL. So it uses unordered list tag, UL tag. UL, unordered list. And list items are using LI tag. So UL and LI. So answer is number 4. UL and LI. UL for unordered list, LI for list items. ULLI. So let me quickly show the code. You are starting from UL and you are finishing UL. Inside that, the first list item is SCINCE. The list item closes. The second list item, LI, it is MATHS. The list item closes. The next one is list item, English. Then the list item closes. This is the code. If you are asked this in essay paper, this is the code. This UL type type is disk, DISC. type but exclusively you can mention the UL type is disk. So this is the code. Okay, but the remaining questions we can discuss in the next day. I hope, yeah, we can discuss that in the next day. So good night. See you all next week.
Good night. So thank you.